So it's just something to remember going into these next few decisions.
Yeah, I'll trance enough to get my stuff back, but I do want to primarily keep watch.
If you don't mind.
Okay.
Bree goes to sleep in her roots. She's gonna like rest around her stuff. She's like, I gotta rest.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be at the tree trunk. That's what this is on.
So you guys, at this point, I'd say you were about 120 feet off the road.
Ooh, how is the, like, actual foliage around here? Like, what time of year is it?
Like, getting into that autumn kind of, like, chillier morning kind of realm.
If you will allow me, I want to use, some druid craft to try and, like, if there's some, like, sparse trees, I just kind of want to, like, grow a few more leaves back.
Kind of get some, like, ferns and some, like...
Just a little more coverage.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to... Druidcraft can only go but so far, so...
Yeah.
Because I don't have grow plants yet, or whatever, but I do want to, like...
Read to me what Druidcraft does.
And here's why I said it doesn't do much. Whispering to the spirit... It's a bunch.
Here, just hand the card to me.
Yeah, there's a lot. It might be beyond the realm of that.
I'd say that's beyond the realm of
okay.
Because it's not like it's like opening a flower bud. It's not like growing a plant.
Yeah, I really need that spell.
Yeah.
Am I high enough level for it yet? Even I'm gonna look that up. Okay, well, I made a flower bloom.
Your nose is wet and cold.
But
Is there a bush I can hide under? That's what Norman looks for.
I'd say where this is kind of a pine forest.
You sure you don't want to pretend to be a rock again?
Well, I think that's
that
what
worked
he's
out so
doing.
well last time.
I'd say where this is kind of a pine forest, kind of like North American woods. There's not a whole lot of like ground foliage going on. It's kind of just like an open area. If you guys want to get some pure coverage from the woods, you're just gonna have to go get deeper in the forest for a little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna find a tree that's between me and the road, and then tell one of the squads of rats to like hide out behind this. Let come to me if anything gets close.
Okay, and I'd say around this time, you guys, if those of you that have rations, go ahead and mark them off. Norman, all of your rats are starting to look a little hungry.
Oh boy, pork and beans.
Jerky.
You have about almost 100 rats at your disposal right now, and all of them are starting to get a little bit peckish.
I tell them to go eat whatever they can find.
Okay.
Is it not near my presence?
Alright. Yes, sir. And you kind of see them, like, run off, and you see a couple of them that are, like, a little bit closer, and they seem to, like, try and find and dig and find some, like, roots and stuff like that, and they start to chew on them. You get the feeling that they're going to be on the hunt for some food for a little bit. They might not be the best guards.
Okay.
Them city rats.
Nature is our bounty.
But, so you guys are
Speed cat.
kind of close to the close enough to the road that you can kind of see it, but, like, trying to stay hidden. Everybody kind of beds down for the night, doing anything else to try and hide.
I try to meditate and see if I can contact Cormier one last time.
Okay, go and roll a religion check for me.
I just added that song to my playlist earlier
13.
today.
13?
Yeah.
You take a minute and you meditate and you kind of slow your breathing and let this kind of, like, all of the stresses of the day kind of flow out of you and flow into the wilderness around you, and you listen for and try and search for, like, Cormier's light, and it's where it was always kind of centered at the top of your mind. It seems to just be misplaced. It seems to still be there, but it's not in the same way.
Oh, okay. With that information, Torrin has some sense of relief and goes to sleep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I'll wait until we're, like, starting to move again, but corroborate with you and just be like, so we think they're still alive, they're just fallen.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what we're getting at the moment?
That happens to gods, you know, they fall, they rise.
I
So it
did
goes-
see that in that Hercules movie.
Yeah.
That definitely exists in this universe.
Zero to hero.
Just like that.
You're wearing his merchandise.
Yeah, they're comfortable. Alright.
Alright, so you guys are bedding down for the night.
Yeah.
Is anybody taking a watch? Or
I
is
am.
everybody just going?
No, that was gonna be my whole thing,
Okay.
was being in the tree.
Alright, so you're choosing to stay awake and not gain spell slots to...
My plan was to trance, and then, like...
So you're going to
For-
stay awake for the first 4 hours. Basically, you need
I'm
a,
kinda... Yeah, I
you
can't
you
really
need
spread it out.
yeah, you need 4 solid hours.
Yeah.
Everybody else needs 8 to be able to get a full long rest.
Yeah.
If is someone in your shot or like a conversation?
I would assume you guys are kind of like tucked away in the woods and kind of just quietly talking.
Okay. So just if someone takes first watch, the rats can take the rest of the watch. They need now, but they can help after.
Ooh, smart. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Alright, so you guys are going to split up the watch here. So are you taking the first 4 hours and the rest of the last 4? Or, okay. So you kind of go up into your tree, and all of you guys kind of bed down and kind of put some leaves over the eyes to try and get a little bit of shade.
Makes it as daytime.
Yeah, because it's currently 9 in the morning, so it's about to get a little bit bright. But you guys all try and find like a little nooks and crannies in the roots here to try and just get some shade and go to sleep. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Nope.
God.
What's that?
That's a...
8.
All right.
8. Okay.
You rolled a 7 plus 1. Yeah.
Huh?
You rolled a 7 with a plus 1. Yeah.
I rolled a 2 with a +6. My perception is +6, bro.
So as you guys are sleeping, you guys take a long rest. Nothing that you can really see happens. Everything seems pretty calm.
Ignoring the boiling, bubbling trouble over here.
Yeah, it's other like you. I'd say in the 4 hours that you're awake and you watch as the sun kind of rises, you still see this darkness can't seem to encroach. You see a couple more sections of the wall crumble and fall, but past that, with that perception roll, that's all you see.
Yeah. Do I do another one, or is that my whole watch?
I'd say that's your whole watch.
Okay. Rats, you're up.
So you kind of tap Norman on the shoulder and kind of whisper this to him. And Norman, you give the order to the rats to kind of keep a perimeter.
Are they fed at this point?
I'd say after 4 hours of scavenging, the majority of them seem to be ready for more commands.
Okay. So I tell one squad to kind of just like fan out behind us and come to me if anything bigger than me shows up, and then one other squad can just like walk the road and if anything at all comes down to find me.
Okay.
And you can get into it with me.
Alright. I'd say go ahead and roll a perception check at disadvantage for me, because they are rats.
Or
And do you have the rat card for me?
I do. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Get a crown.
What is the player hand?
Did you give me you gave me a rat swarm thing, didn't you?
I thought I did. I can look it up for you.
I have it.
You got it? Okay.
Let's see. They have +0 in wisdom, so
Not the most perceptive things, but yeah.
yeah. So I got 13. 13 is the roll.
That's a disadvantage?
Yeah, 13 and 17, so 13.
Okay.
Sweet.
So, hold on.
The only person fact checking.
Is it just vision? Because I have advantage on perception check to roll out and smell.
I'd say then it's just a straight roll.
Okay, I'll roll 13 first if we're going with that then.
I'd say just do it again. Do it.
Okay. Nothing that one.
That one.
Yep.
Come on.
You
Alright.
offered to take the 13 first.
I know, but it needed to be rolled with intent.
Oh.
So the 4 hours pass. None of the rats gonna come by and stop you. I'd say 8 hours pass. You guys feel well rested, a little bit apprehensive of what's going on, but otherwise ready for the day.
Yay, still fun.
I'd say at this point,
It's 9 plus 8.
9 plus 8. What is that?
21.
It's like
What did you say?
Oh, it's 5 o'clock.
It's 5 in the afternoon.
I did that math earlier.
Thank you.
Also, my guys are filled, but I don't know if I need to tell the group that or if it just happens.
It just happens.
Okay.
I mean, but we'd be intrigued to know what you have.
Well, now I have Bestow Curse, Mass Healing Word, Silence, and those are the new ones.
Did you say mass healing word?
Yes, it's a level 3. Heal everybody for 1d4 plus spellcasting.
Nice.
Good one.
AoE heals.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Ah, man.
We're getting into endgame. No, I'm just kidding.
Level 6.
Alright.
That stuff, but I can now heal us as a group.
That's so helpful.
It's mid-level stuff. We're getting into mid-level
This
stuff.
ain't
That's
nothing.
when shit gets fun.
This ain't nothing yet.
If we ever level up.
We'll get there.
I thought you did.
Yeah, is there?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I think.
I'm 6,
Us
he's
3.
6, you're
I'm
6.
6.
Well, I'm 5 and 1.
Yeah, you guys are the little pack down there.
You'll get there.
I'm only a level 1 warlock. Oh god. I need those to be part of it as well.
Do what?
I need that to be part of it one day.
Alright, but the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Well, the early evening anyway.
Follow the dwarf path.
Dwarf path.
So you guys are heading back into this clearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But do I see anything on the road? I know the rats didn't come see me, but I'm still suspicious.
Roll a perception check for me.
You know how dumb your